Alright, so we're back with True Lies for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This is the part of the stream where I check to see if everything's working. I'm sorry about the screen tearing and the capture. My capture card's kind of terrible. I'll try to get a better one someday. It looks good on my end, it's just it doesn't come across in the stream because the capture card is terrible. There's really not anything else to that. But it does appear to be working. So let's shoot some terrorists. Let's get froggy on some terries. Streaming this one because my friend Nathan at work said it was cool, and I checked it out, and it seems cool from what I can tell. Yeah, it's only normal or hard. These are the only buttons they list. Circle is weapon swap, but I think you can also weapon swap with like the L and R possibly. Might even be able to choose which direction it goes on the list. They mostly tried to stick with a 3-button scheme for compatibility with the Genesis. This kind of gets a worst. I can't even speak here. This game kind of gets a worst of both worlds approach between the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, which was really common back then. The Genesis game runs in a lower resolution of 256 to match the Super Nintendo game. The Super Nintendo game doesn't always use probably as many colors as it could to kind of match the Genesis, although it is a lot better in that regard. Like there's some digitized photos that of course look like shit on the Genesis. The music is kind of awful and harsh in the same way on both consoles. And the control scheme is limited to the Genesis's control scheme. Yeah, so it's just one of those kind of deals. Like they really focused on making it multi-platform. But they do try to do a little more here than just have you run and gun. You have to like not run and gun in this room. You're not starting shit where you don't need to. Pick up some items here though. Sure didn't miss any items. I don't know how to get to that. Maybe you could shoot out a window or something. Yeah. That doesn't seem to cause any real problem. Got a dive button, that's pretty fun. Fucking Tom Arnold. Man, that guy seems like a douche. El Duce. This game controls a very particular way. It's not bad or anything, but man, I would prefer like a twin stick control scheme. Oh shit. else is down here? Just some ammo. I guess. I don't know how to get in here at all. Maybe if you have grenades you can get to some of that stuff? By blowing it open? I really don't know, I'm just guessing. Okay. Is there something over here? What? Maybe just some ammo? I think you want to go this way though. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, civilian. I think you can only kill like 3 of those and then it's instantly like game over. Man, I wish there was an on-screen civilian casualty counter so I'd know for sure. That's a shitty thing to get caught off guard by, let me tell you. This game is fairly challenging. It took me a little bit to figure out how to even get through this level and not kill too many people or do something stupid. There are civilians who will throw themselves at you. You know, it's very hard. I died already. I think that's what happened last time too. Oh, and like right in front of the health too. That's the best part. Hell yeah, right in front of the health. Why the fuck not? Like I don't believe for a second that these other assholes aren't in cahoots here. You know what I mean? They're clearly helping them. Nobody's panicking. Actually, here in a couple levels I saw some people panicking, but then that's about as far as I played. Some serious slowdown there. Even know that I have the gun. I think those are shotgun shells. I never got the shotgun. That's the ammo I need though. Didn't get too much out of that because I stopped to kill that guy. He's just pissing me off so much though. What am I supposed to do? Oh, good news. Today I got Atari Jaguar working. Man. And I got GameCube working. So we're almost fully functional here. I might try to do 3DO. I don't know as far as Xbox anything. I have to really look into that. I'll write it down, fine. TSNJMLC. Actually, I guess I could just save state here too, but whatever. I don't know if it just lets me continue or if I actually do have to type it in. That's stupid. Oh shit, sorry brother. They don't mean to shoot you. My grandma just casually strolling by as I shoot at this man. I guess you have infinite ammo for the pistol, which is good. It'd be bad news if I didn't. Here's the shotgun. Let's see what this is like. This is blowing my fucking mind. What? What? The most useless piece of shit I've ever touched. Ever. God, what the hell? The hell kind of useless fucking shit is this? So I was pretty much avoided most licensed games when I was young because I knew they were bad. So there's a good chance I wouldn't have rented this. But I mean, it's a freaking Schwarzenegger action movie, so sometimes stuff like that turns out okay. Like fucking, you know, at least Stallone got a good game or two. With like some of the Rambo games and stuff, right? So the main reason though I never played it is because it came out on the Super Nintendo in 1995. And I was probably mostly playing PC games or possibly even looking at the PlayStation. Maybe even had a PlayStation late in '95. Oh shit. I just killed grandma. Holy fuck, I just killed a fucking grandma. Holy shit, that probably shouldn't have happened. Oh fuck. And I died. These bastards, man, these guys are fucking dicks. This is a tough ass game. So I think the real thing to try and figure out when I play through this again, and damn, this game's violent, by the way. Look at that fucking splattered out head. The real thing is going to be to see if I can get by and play the game without the shotgun, or if like if learn to use the shotgun better. Otherwise, I don't even fucking know. I don't know if it's no shotgun is the way to go, or just like do better with the shotgun somehow. Shot him straight through that. That's kind of awesome. Okay, I got this guy. Just gotta get it worked out. Let's try the shotgun again. See how it goes. Yeah, that's cool. I can't move backwards and I don't know why. Oh my god, that's so awful. Like that just felt glitched and terrible. Yeah, so once you step in this room you can't leave it, but it's like there's no reason why, there's no barrier, and there's not much room to operate, so you really want to leave the room. Like, it's really frustrating. Wow. What the fucking clown car situation of a bathroom is this? This is insane. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Die in a bathroom, I guess. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry everybody got nuked because I fucked up. Yeah, they do expect me to manually enter it. What a piece of shit. TSN JMLC. Okay, that way I don't have to manually type in the password every time. So I'm not going in the bathroom this time. That's like a big part of what I'm gonna try to do. If they make me, they make me, and maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's something you got to do in there. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. I don't want to fuck with it. I don't like anything about it, man. You piece of shit. Stay out of the line of fire, you dumbass. I didn't kill anybody. Quit being a bitch. I did not kill any. Well, who the fuck died? What are you bitching about? Man, oh, that makes me mad. Hey, it actually did. That actually was one of the terrorists killing one of the civilians. That's different. Yeah, I'm glad that actually happens because that makes sense. If a fucking grenade hits them, they should die and like explode into a gooey mess, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, fuck! These people are fucking stupid. It's not my fault that they're dumb as hell. How can that be my fault? That they're so stupid. Check that out. 4 lives. Man. I can't watch it, Harry. You stupid piece of shit. Most of these guys stay dead, though, at least, right? That's a fact that I definitely appreciate. Well, at least outside of the bathroom, that hasn't been a problem. Inside the bathroom, it's a huge problem. Not my fault that guy died. We all saw that. Not my fault. It's pretty funny. It's fucking horribly challenging in parts. No. Slap heads. I love that place. Place where you can go in and slap some heads. Damn it, Harry. You still got 2 lives? You got 2 lives. And you have to go in there. It's not like optional. You have to go in the bathroom. There's nowhere else to go. There's not some other place they're trying to take you at some point. Like, how would I navigate to the center area, for example? I feel like I should investigate this since it's got, you know, a shit ton of enemies on it. Oh, fuck. That's pretty frustrating. Oh, and now I'm down to 1 life, so it's completely worthless. Might as well just load my state, where it's just the same thing as putting in the password. Actually, what happens if you don't fire? I should find that out too. What happens if I walk in here and don't shoot? Do these dudes start shooting at me anyway? I'm just quick and trying to move around and get to where I'm going. Oh, they do. Yeah. Okay, I was just checking to make sure it wasn't something where you're like supposed to use stealth or not shoot everybody or whatever the fuck. Nothing of the sort. Man, that fucking screen tearing down there on the capture, I'm sorry about that. It's not something I can see while I'm playing because it's not on my monitor. It's just the shitty capture. I think the idea is you want to use only pistol during the level, and then use the shotgun on the boss, or the I guess the near infinite room full of enemies in the bathroom, which they probably make you go to. Please tell me there's health over here or something, please. That'd be great. So I have 3 lives. This is life, right? That is a life. Excellent. Because I'm about to lose one. Yep. Man, I called that, didn't I? How? Definitely some stuff I missed. Wrong button, wrong button, wrong button. I just wish those soda fountains were like soda vending machines. They should be interactive somehow. I don't know why. I just feel like they should be for video game reasons. I wish there was a way to reload, but I don't think there is. It just happens when it's inconvenient, that's all. That's the way it's designed to work. Whatever works the shittiest for you. Actually shoot them right through that. And you should. And this is going to take us right back to the bathroom, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything left on the level. Any person I haven't killed yet, for one thing. Bathroom, right? Yep. Before we get into that nightmare, is there anything I could be missing? Anywhere where an enemy could still lurk? not finding any enemies at all. Nothing up to the right. Nope, can't do that. This is the hardest shit ever. Is there something I'm supposed to do in here besides kill all the guys? I'm definitely not getting it. Oh, a boss has finally shown up. Now that I have no lives left. Holy shit. Is the shotgun a bad weapon to use? Saves me the trouble of typing the password in. That's really all I'm going to use save states for. I don't really cheat on games. If I can't get past a level, I just can't get past it. It's just kind of the way it is. It's the way a lot of things are. But man, that is a hard fucking boss fight because of the amount of enemies you've got to fight there. Hopefully the boss himself isn't too crazy. Hopefully he's just a dude I have to kill. It's really fucking hard. Did not mean to fire that, but okay. I guess. Fuck you. This response was to take a picture of me. Okay, buddy. I mean, I'm almost completely drained out and I haven't even gotten to the fucking toilet yet. The toilet that I'm gonna die in. I think I might be too frustrated with this one. I think that most people would probably be too frustrated by this game. It handles rough and it's like really it's hard to not get shot a lot. It's just part of the game, the way it's designed. It's not like a real nimble game like Smash TV where you can fucking duck, dodge, weave around. You've got this dodge button, but it's a fucking mess. Like everything's a mess, kind of. The shooting with having to reload and stuff is a fucking mess, and you can't reload manually. They just designed it to be a mess, to be like frustrating. I don't know. Shine's wearing off on this one real quick for me. Sorry, I know it's a childhood favorite for you, but damn, this is mostly just a really frustrating game. Jesus Christ, this is frustrating. Is there somewhere where I can still get an extra man? Because if I can, it's pretty much over, man. Bunch of bullets for a gun I'm not getting. This guy got kind of stuck in the bathroom. I don't know what the side effect of that is. I'm guessing it fucks everything up though. I'm guessing that's probably the case. Oh, once he hides in there, then you gotta kill him. Okay. And then the boss comes out. You know what? I actually am starting to figure this shit out. As frustrating as it is. I need more life, though, when I get here. I need to be doing better in general. Let's really try and take my time and see how it goes. I can't believe they make you type in the password. They don't just, like, save it in memory. Like the most recent password. It's, like, there's, like, even, like, NES games, like 8-bit ones that don't get that shit wrong. It's not hard to do. Not hard to be considerate of the player's time. But that's the kind of shit that save states are like, yeah, that's what that shit's for. Not so you can cheat at games. You dipshit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with you, man. You're driving me insane. You're making me lose my fucking mind here. Holy shit. That's so fucking shitty, man. I hate this guy that's running back and forth so much. I think my fondest hope is that one of these enemies with grenades kills him, because fuck him. He's like really making it hard for me to not shoot any civilians to death. I'm pretty sure these guys that are running back and forth on their phones are like some sort of collaborators. Like I should be able to freely kill them. They're involved in this somehow. Now I have 2 lives left, just barely. Blew up an old lady with a grenade. That's pretty evil. This feels absurd. It feels like a joke, doesn't it? Like, if I had to use up almost all my ammo, but I had a huge amount of ammo. Like, I came in with, like, what, like 84 rounds or something? Was that right? I'm down to 11. Almost every one of them's been put into a dude's face, through a dude's skull. Every shell. Point blank range through a dude's skull. Still somehow, I'm almost out. Is it some weird bullshit where you have to kill him, like, directly in front of the fucking toilet for it to count or something? Is there some weird trick to it? Man, I don't want to give up on this early, but holy shit, like, I really don't get it. Like, I don't understand very much about this game. It mostly just seems really frustrating, to be honest. Like, it's not like a complete pile of shit, but it's like a borderline pile of shit because of how frustrating it is. How frustrating and awkward to control it is and stuff. It mostly just makes me want to play, like, like I said earlier, Smash TV or Pocky and Rocky or something that controls better. It doesn't have, like, people I can't shoot and stuff in it. It's frustrating. This feels like it was born of the we're afraid people will just rent the game and then they'll beat it, and we don't want that to happen, so let's make it really, really hard and not put in an easy mode. If this had an easy mode, I'd have a much better opinion of it. Like, it's too hard, in my opinion. I don't know how anyone would have the patience to not have trouble with it. I'm actually doing way better this time, but still. I'm gonna try something when I get to the bathroom area to see if it makes a difference. I'm afraid it won't, and that's gonna make me just not want to play the game anymore, probably. My opinion of the game is riding on whether or not there's a trick to end that area faster by killing the enemy inside the door. Like, if I can point down and shoot him while he's on the can or whatever, and that causes the boss to come out, then that, I'll understand that that's the weird rule that it has. Okay, strange, but okay. and we'll play it. But like, if you just have to fight like 10,000 red guys first, fuck, man, seriously. I wanted to be more positive about this one because it's a game that a friend likes, but damn. Licensed games are... There's always something. It's always some bullshit. This isn't even as bad, nearly as bad as they get. You know what this reminds me of, honestly? Like in terms of about like its approximate quality too. Die Hard on NES. It's not the shittiest game you've ever played, but it's a bad enough run and gun to where you kind of just wish you were playing something else too. Kind of got that. Wish I was playing something else quality to it. I mean, I guess in a way, it's not really any harder than Pocky and Rocky. I can only get to like the third or fourth level of that game too, but that game's more fun to play than this too. So it's like it's got that going for it. The whole being a better game aspect really stands out. I like the violence at least. And you know, you can actually straight up murder an old lady in this game, which is not something you can say about a lot of Nintendo games. You know, that doesn't come up a lot. This guy's taking a lot of life. He has taken a lot of my life. To be honest with you, he's taken a lot. I got knocked all the way down into the red, got my health back, wasn't even enough to fill up my health. Still got knocked down even more, almost at half health going in. That guy was all over my shit. He was fucking relentless. Jesus. Just one regular dude who was not gonna fucking let up at all. Yeah, it happens when you destroy that bathroom door, actually. That's interesting. Let's see, this is starting to seem a lot more doable now. We both died at the same time? What kind of fucking happy horseshit is that? Oh my god. Oh, fuck, that's annoying. Well, at least I know what to do. I think maybe I can get lucky and have a decent run eventually. After playing this shit for an hour, I think maybe I know how to beat the third level. God damn. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. I don't know how or why this is paused, but whatever. Something is real wrong. That's super cool. Love that. Keyboard doesn't seem to be responding. That's fucking great. That's tight. That is tight. I somehow thought it got itself in the background. Nice. Okay, whatever. Go back to playing this fucking game. Try to be really careful this time. Do it right. And these guys that run around on the phone really truly deserve all the worst shit that happens to them. Oh man, okay, I'm doing really well. I know, buddy. I should have cleared this area first and went back and gotten more mileage out of my health, but the fact that I have to mitigate it that way just screams European game design to me. Like, what the hell? I'm basically expected to take damage and figure out how to get the power-ups in order to offset it or something. I hate that. Just let me get through it with actual skill, please. I mean, I've definitely played worse. I like this better than Loaded. Uh, Loaded was real disappointing when I went back and played it again. And it's just like it's a game where I don't understand how you're supposed to avoid damage in it at all. Really, it's just kind of a mess. So yeah, it doesn't compare to something like certainly to something like Smash TV or Robotron. Any of the classic twin sticks. So, you know, even without twin stick design now, how much better is Pocky and Rocky? How much better is Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Quite a bit, I'd say. Not that this is the worst thing ever either. Certainly not the worst thing that LJN's ever put out. You still can destroy those other doors, and so I shall. That's just you and me, bozo. This is a whole different ballgame. Even though you're still kicking my ass. Nice. Okay, I figured it out. Do you give me my lives back, though? That's the question. Well, it's just gotta be something crazy then, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Okay, so I have two. Hang on, this is experiment. VRM KNRD. Okay. VRM KNRD, right? Authorized. How many lives? Okay, so it doesn't make any difference. Just checking. Okay, so that's how I'll do it going forward then. I'll just save state on the password screens because that's you're gonna start with however many lives they're gonna start you with. It appears. I may have to double check that later. Definitely might as well fire to reload, which is the dumbest bunch of shit. Don't have a reload element if I can't manually reload. Come on. How is that fun? Let's save that for later. I think you do have to rely on your sidearm in this game more than I gave it credit for. I'm not as frustrated with this game as I was, but man, it can be pretty frustrating for real. Just tell me there's some help up here. Whew. Oh man, okay. Yeah, so getting GameCube working today was a huge success. That's probably going to be how I experience a lot of things that I haven't played. Even stuff that was multi-platform, a lot of it might just work better on GameCube. I'm looking forward to playing the Simpsons games, the Hit and Run and Road Rage. I'm going to check those out. I've always heard good shit about those, and I've never played them. And while I'm sure the PS2 versions are just great, why wouldn't the GameCube version be even better, you know? We'll see. Shit, I wish that GameCube had gotten Outrun. I know Xbox did, but I don't know much about emulating Xbox or how well Outrun works or anything like that. I know PC did, but I saw the installation instructions for it and said, no. No thank you. I don't mind playing stuff on PS2 though. The emulation seems pretty good now. And the picture quality is as remembered. Well, that's a fucking pisser and a half, isn't it? To die right on the hell. As usual. Let's see what else there might... Oh, I got some grenades for a change. And no, I didn't forget about the health. I'm just trying to maximize its value, you know? Alright, I'm gonna go back and get it. This is really not a bad game at all, though. I was a little frustrated at first. There's a lot you gotta learn. It's a little hard on the hand, but at least it controls better than, like, not being able to strafe at all or whatever. It's offset shooting and stuff. There's a little bit to get used to. Oddly enough, I think the fans of, like, maybe some more modern running guns, people who like stuff like Hotline Miami, you should maybe check this out. You like the violence, you like the very quick encounter, nobody has a whole lot of health kind of situation. This game's kind of got that going on. A little more than you'd think. I have no idea where they want me to go, though. It's almost like a freaking hedge maze or something. Oh, wait. It is. Alright, dude. Duder. Duderino. What is all this shit? I'm lost as shit. I forgot how to play. Sorry. I don't really like getting a health thing to replace 2 health. But I'm lost. That's the beginning of the map, right? Oh shit. What's up, bud? What's up, Chief? I also find it upsetting that I'm talking to Tom Arnold the whole game. You shouldn't have to talk to Tom Arnold for any duration of anything. Alright, gate key. Good deal. We're gonna go to a gate. We are on our way to a gate, I betcha. Things are looking bleak, I'm gonna be honest. Help, 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 help. Anyone got any fuck? I should have been using this forever ago. Never mind, I'm very dead. I don't think there's anything good for going over there. I think it's just a lot of trouble I don't need. That's where I came from, right? I want to go up here. Oh, wait, no, that's the... I want to go a little more left and then up. That was the bonus thing. Here we go. Wait, this is where I started, right? This always gets me. What the fuck do I do here? Yes, I have to go this way? I don't know. I'm like really confused. I don't understand the control with the submachine gun at all. It's awful. It seems to work better if you're shooting orthogonally instead of diagonally. Otherwise you just want to sweep with it. Yeah, I'm pretty messed up. Jeez. I think I did worse using the SMG and that I should not have used it. And if anything, I should save it for like a boss or something. I think it's better to just strafe in and shoot things with a pistol. And I probably like fucked everything up pretty bad by not doing it that way. Well, shit. I think I should take another go at that, but use the pistol. Save the SMG for when the SMG might be useful at some point. I don't know. I think I would have been satisfied with this game if I rented it. And I wouldn't have bought it because it was 1995. It was a game based on a movie. It was on the Super Nintendo in 1995. And had LJN's fucking rainbow printed on it. It's not a game I would have purchased. Or probably even rented, to be honest. But, like, if I had rented it somehow, or, like, found a copy or something, I would have been like, hey, this is alright. Just shoot a bunch of dudes with blood everywhere. That guy blew up a grandma, that's pretty fucking hilarious. You know, it's got its upsides for sure. It never tries to be anything more ambitious than a run and gun. Like, it never tries to, like, so far there haven't been any gimmick levels where I have to operate a vehicle or anything. And that is probably, like, you know, like, I mean, I think some people would be like, well, it'd be nice if it had some variety. Nah, not with, like, LJN. Not with, like, the games, not where these games were coming from. They're actually, like, just sticking with one game design idea and trying to do it pretty well is like a smart idea that probably did this game a whole lot of favors. Otherwise, we'd be getting into the territory of things like Cliffhanger or whatever, which are, you know, more of a train wreck. This is like on the better end. Maybe not quite as good as Punisher, which LJN published on NES. That's probably LJN's like finest hour, I'm gonna say. There's got to be a few others that are decent. You really have to think about it. Oh yeah, they put out what was that, Spider-Man Carnage, Maximum Carnage, or whatever the hell it's called. That's a decent game. About as good in quality as this. Which I'm gonna tell you is probably about a 6 out of 10. Time to start talking about the review. Yeah, it's maybe just falls short of a 7, much like Maximum Carnage. it could be less difficult, that'd be cool. It needs variety, but it doesn't, like I said, it needs to not fuck it up with like bad minigame style stuff. That would be a bad way to do the variety, but there's a good way to do the variety that they could add in. Like stuff that's always fun. That's always a good idea. Like if it was maybe just like if it had like a vertical shooter part here and there. If it didn't have reloads and fired faster, or like, I don't know, the lock button should be assigned to a trigger. That's another thing. It should be on L or R because it would make it much easier to shoot and move at the same time. Honestly, I would just prefer straight up like 4-directional, like, or 4-button 8-directional twin stick shooting. But that's always what I want. So instead, we're stuck with strafe shooting because Sega Genesis. I genuinely do think that this game was hurt by like cross-platform development, and that it loses some of the better qualities of both systems. It doesn't run in the higher resolution mode that most Genesis games do. Instead, runs in the same resolution as Super Nintendo, but it doesn't have the color of the Super Nintendo. It's just a mess as far as that goes. I mean, and that's not like some like atypical thing. Like a lot of stuff suffered in that way. Sports games, like games that were really popular, because they would just, they're gonna have controls that work on both systems, graphics that work on both systems. I think exclusives were a much bigger deal back then because like the hardware was it was significantly different from each other. Oh man, again before I get the health. Always before I get the health. I hate you so much, dude. Zero lives again. Jesus, this game's so hard. I should look and see if there's cheats. I probably wouldn't do them right now because I'm about to wrap this up. But if I came back to it, that might be worth doing, just to see more of the game, see what they did with it. Because man, it is hard. Like I don't think having like a whole bunch of lives would be too unfair. There's a 30-man code or whatever, I'm on it. There's a life. I went in a different way this time. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's just what happened. It's kind of fun. That's some pro gamer shit right there. Mark that down, kids. Let's see the health. Now time for a health roll. That's not where the health is anyway. Well, shit. I'll take one more stab at it. Sure, yeah, I'll give it one more shot. Actually, like I said, let's see if there's any cheats for it. See if GameFAQs has got anything it can tell me. Yeah, there's an infinite lives cheat. That's pretty cool. I kind of would like to be able to do that. There's one that lets you kill civilians too, just freely. There's all sorts of shit. That's awesome. Oh, it's a code to have the chainsaw. Looks like there's 10 missions, and I guess I'm on the 4th, right? I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I didn't cheat. The game's a good challenge. I mean, it's hard as shit, but it's like I do think it's all doable. It's just depends on how fucking hardcore you want to go at it, you know. But I put the title as Super Nintendo because that's actually how I literally would have said it back in the day. But I'll change that to SNES later so that feels a little more accurate and less weird. This guy sure seems fucking cranked up, doesn't he? Like, maybe like way cranked up, like way cranked up, like way more than I've ever seen him. That seemed a little weird to anybody? Anybody find that strange? Man, it's soul crushing to just fucking play this and watch your character die to the dumbest shit over and over again. What if there's a code to start with more lives, but not infinite ones, like 10 lives or something? No. Just infinite lives or infinite energy. Infinite energy is if you really just want to fucking Terminator stomp through the game and not even feel how bad you might be doing. These red guys have turned into these fucking Terminators that they didn't used to be. Like, this is wild. Like, this feels so much harder this time than it was last time. They're like only move in diagonal patterns to be like super hard to shoot, and they like are extra fast and shit. Like, this doesn't seem normal at all. What the fuck happened? Yeah, fuck all that. Well, no. It's a fun game. It's just hard. Hard as shit. Probably something you wouldn't cheat on if you just wanted to see the whole game. Then you'd be like, man, this is the most monotonous shit in the world. Like, it's almost getting into like Fester's Quest territory of just like mashing on the button to try and make things go away. It was just too bad because the violence is spectacular. The idea for the game's cool. At least it like mostly works as a game. It's a 6 out of 10 game. It's a good rental. It's just shy of being a 7. A slight tweak to the difficulty. And tweak to the difficulty and make the game feel better to play, literally without changing its content, being an 8 out of 10 game. But it's a little rough around the edges. Probably, you know, I mean, the movie came out in '94, and the game says it's from '95, so it's probably one of those things where they really don't want the development to be too long on a game that's for a movie that's already, you know, exhausting its rental market or whatever. And that's a shame because that's actually what it would have just taken to make this a better game. It's just a little more time. The foundation's so good. You're at a mall shooting people with a shotgun. I mean, well, how great is that? This is great. You're Arnold. You're shooting people. They got the fundamentals right. So, will I ever take a look at it again? Maybe. And if I do, will I cheat to see the whole game? Maybe. Something to think about at least. Coming up next will be, and this is probably tomorrow, although it could be later in the week. It depends on whether or not I have any Call of Duty Warzone coming up. If I get the crew together, we'll do the Warzone. If I don't, it will be Spike Out and Spike Out Final Edition, which are beat 'em ups from Sega. They're Model 3 arcade games. I did not really touch on them at all. I don't think when I did the Model 3 stream. I think I only looked at racing games. They seem really cool. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do anything after that or not, or if I'm just going to start on Ridge Racer. There'll be a whole lot of Ridge Racer coming up soon. So if you like racing games, that's definitely something you want to stick around for. And just all sorts of other action games. Probably play some Street Fighter 6 soon. Definitely going to play it after the new season starts. Got some other things planned like that, and not the new season. Sorry, what I meant to say was after Akuma comes out. Can't wait to check out Akuma. That'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, if you like